Hello there everyone. This tutorial includes both of Alucard's Hellsing arms, the Jackal and Casull, switching between them, along with auto and semi-fire modes. These guns do have an ammo capacity, so we will also be covering reloading. This video has timestamps. Also, we'll have links to other parts of the kit in the description. My views to subscriber rate is 100%. Help me keep it that way. Let's start off with structure blocks, item max, and recovery. We'll be renaming flint and a crossbow. We will be placing these items one at a time in the middle of a structure block. I have mine saved as Casull, although it's both. However you choose to save it as, be sure to know what it is when using them with commands. Remove blocks on. We don't want to be destroying anything. Save it, test it out, and then do the same with the flint. And over here are the commands that make sure you have the items and a limited number of them. If you don't at least have one crossbow, it'll give you the structure we just made. As you probably already saw, using it will give you a crossbow in your offhand. The next command will be checking for 3 crossbows. Oh, this bottom one has a delay. Since you'll usually have 2 crossbows on hand, if you have 3, it will remove one of them. If you don't have a flint and steel, you will be given one. More than one, we take one. This section is everything that has to do with the mag and swapping gun functions. With a delay of 4, while holding the flint and ammo is under 11, add 1 ammo. We'll say that I did a bit much with what the scoreboard is called, so feel free to cut that down. This is pretty much the same thing, but for the Jackal. Alucard's arms hold around 6 bullets, but sometimes see them nicknamed as Schroeder guns, since he shoots out more than what he has without reloading at times. Thought it would be neat to have these guns hold about double the amount of ammo. Be sure to have which ammo is after its gun. We will get into the score later. This one does not have any special text. Be sure to have a space between the column and quotation. For the next text, we have 3 spaces before the slash and 3 spaces after. After the Casull, between the quotation and the column, be sure to have a space there too. This is the same except for some color, changing it back to white, and the scores at the top being 2. Score updated to 3 and only the last part colored. The flint shows ammo counts for both, regardless of score. This next part is making the gun automatic or semi-fire. While you're holding the gun and looking down without swap tag, add 1 fire mode score. While looking down with gun, add the swap tag. While facing 80 or above, remove swap tag. If fire mode is not equal to 2, set it to 1. With that, we should be having the fire mode system working. Alright, and last for this section is the gun swap. These commands are extremely similar to the previous ones. Main difference being the direction that you're looking at. Later, the system helps check if your score is on 1, both guns, 2, only cast, 3, only jack. Basically using them to say you don't have this gun in hand. When looking just below the very top, make it so you could only have 1 to 3 of the score. Now you could freely use and switch between the guns you have, maybe for bullet conserving or completely mag dumping one and then the other, for a total of 24 bullets. Alright, let's continue to the actual guns, starting with the Jackal. If you peek a bit to the top left, Your character starts holding a crossbow. While crouching with the crossbow, you'll be holding the other gun in your offhand. Every now and then, while you're not using it, the crossbow in your offhand will go away. Alright, from here this is everything that goes into both guns, the Jackal on netherite and Casull on iron. Just from sight, you can tell they are very similar. By the way I have this set, auto fire only uses one command block. With 6 delay, we are checking for when having the offhand crossbow, ammo above 0, and the fire mode is on auto, along with unless you're standing and unless using the Casull. Then tag itself, Jackfire. The Jackfire tag is what will be shooting and firing the bullets. The semi-system has a bit more going on, mostly for checking when to fire and stop. Although using more commands, it's nothing to worry of. It's pretty linear. Be aware, Fire Jack is different from Jackfire. Think of Fire Jack as permission to shoot, not the same as Jackfire, which is what actually shoots the gun. These two Fire Jack commands are for checking if you're standing or not. This works in tandem with Chamber Jack, but for this one, we are just removing it upon standing. Lastly, coming up to this, we are going to take all of these pieces together. The fire mode set to semi, crossbow offhand, the permission to shoot when not chambering, ammo is enough, not standing, and not just using the Casull. When these conditions are met, we are given the Jackfire tag. Now, with that Jackfire tag, we are finally getting into the bullets. Summon a boat way above you, and a bit to the left and forward. This command here is what actually finishes up the semi-fire system. Take the bullet. It feels way more enjoyable and has so much more quality with added sound effects and extra movement. Lower the Jackal's ammo count by 1. We're done with Jackfire. These next 3 on the netherite blocks are all for the bullet, how they work and explode. When hitting a block, tag itself explode. When it hits certain entities, it gives fragility. This is a custom status that I might have a video on. The fragility status completely removes resistance effect. For now, you could kind of just ignore this one. When hitting certain entities, give 20 damage. Choose what you actually not need to give damage to. I have a little bit more since this is all for OPK stuff. And even then, I may switch it up. Lastly, tag the bullet explode. The order of the chain blocks do matter. When the bullet does have the tag explode, make a large explosion effect. An explosion sound. Surrounding damage. A little extra particles. And then it's gone. That's all for the explosions for the Jackal. I used to have something where it would instantly kill surrounding undead mobs, but I removed that. For the movement, teleports forward a bit quick. And these next 2 are actually the same commands, so you'll have 3 movement ones. Particle Trail. You can add delay to these if you really feel like you need to. Tag the bullet lock. We don't want any of the boats to be mixed. You probably don't need projectile priority. Add timer score. At a timer score of 70, tag explode. With that, we have everything for the Jackal. For the Casull, the commands are fairly similar and kinda mirror, but of course different bullet tags, scores, and semi-fireworks in reverse. Let's actually start down here. We'll be showing you these a bit more quicker. Making this bleed status will be within another Alucard video. Those be the bullets. Shooting the gun. This one starts off with all of the checks while standing. You can already probably guess what the next few commands will be. Lastly, a singular command block with a delay of 4. We'll be doing the auto fire for the Casull. This one shooting while you're crouching. And that is everything for these two guns. Have fun messing around with it.